There you go. There you go. That is really disturbing.
Right. A little louder.
Beard has a moral dilemma, cause at first it was weird that I swore to eliminate the worst of the plague that devoured humanity. It's true I was vague on the how, so can it be that you have shown me the light?
It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die. How I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day.
All the times that you beat me unconscious over big, all the times you catch me with it's cool, Mr. Right, Mr. Know-It-All.
It's true, now the future's so bright, and I owe it all to you who showed me the light. It's a brand new me, I've got no remorse. Now the water's rising, but I know the course. I'm gonna shock the world, gonna show Bad Horse. It's a brand new day,
and Penny will see the evil me. Not a joke, not a dork, not a failure.
And she may cry, but her tears will dry when I hand her the keys to a shiny new Australia. It's a brand new day, yeah, the sun is high. All the angels sing because you're gonna die. Go laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. It's a brand new day.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Very passionate there,
Very good.
man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the first week I knew about that, I watched it about 4 times a day.
Oh my god.
So-
Whenever I watch it with someone new, I'm like, don't sing along, don't sing along,
So,
don't sing along.
Jeremy showed me that. That's a good idea because somebody almost ruined Princess Bride for me doing that.
Oh.
Speaking along, and I was like, I will kill you, nerdy teenage boy. I hate you. You are ruining this movie that I've never seen.
One of the joys of having kids is I was mentioning the Princess Bride and all of my favorite scenes and Io Kane, and my 9-year-old said, "Dad, what's a Princess Bride?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, here we go."
That's a beautiful moment.
I get to rewatch it vicariously for the first time
Awesome.
through my kids, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That is awesome. When we first saw Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, I didn't know anything about it, and Jeremy's like, "There's this thing that you need to watch," and
right.
so we started watching it, and I'm like,
It's,
okay,
it's not
this
that
is
you
fun.
should watch.
This is-
You need
to watch this. And I'm like, I have no idea what this is, no context for it whatsoever, but I like musicals, so I'm enjoying this, whatever. And then you get to that part where they're doing the heist, and Captain Hammer jumps in, and bam, and I'm like, is that Nathan Fillion? Is this Joss Whedon? It was just in love. It was great. All right, I have a song I want to sing with everybody. I think this will be a fun.
Before we go off the Dr. Horrible, did we get that?
We've got the picture coming up.
Picture coming up.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, nice.
This is
Nice.
this is the portal gun by Harrison Cricks, and the white Dr. Horrible costume by Kathy Jones. That was Halloween, I think, last year.
That's fantastic.
So and she did the red for me as well, and it's pretty much screen accurate, so it's pretty awesome.
Don't even worry about it.
Oh, is someone vacuuming upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like bees.
What is that?
I was gonna say.
Oh, just tended the transparency.
Oh, do you guys have you announced what song this is?
Nope. I figured we'd just start. Now, chat, remember, we're doing the busking thing, so if you see something that you enjoy, please donate a few dollars.
Yes.
And you can send in your challenges. We're getting random ones up here and there. You can suggest things in the chat as well. We'll take that. We're just doing casual stuff here. All right, this starts right away. Everybody ready?
Only friend,
I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. Blue canary in the yellow by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a pun on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Yeah, chat, sing along.
I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's the simple message, and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. That's a typo. My name is Blue Canary, wonder spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the long green symphony, doesn't rest. Blue Canary in the oven by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. There's a lot of typos in that. So.
Phonetically.
I'm saxing on that.
I think there's like a trombone.
That's terrible. What that looked like. That was a trombone.
That's true.
The only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. But really, I'm not actually your friend, but I am. There's a picture opposite me of my primitive ancestry that stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck-free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, bluebird of friendliness, like the guardian angels, it's always near. Blue Canary in the oven by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Out by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Out by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Bye, Simon and Jay.
Good job,
You can actually buy Blue Canary night lights on Thinky.
They're like
We
official.
have one in our living room because we didn't need a night light, but we needed that one.
And it's actually pretty awesome.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's basically like that album, like the self-titled album, and Apollo 18.
Yeah.
Are like, I used to hang out with my friends, like play RPGs, and we listened to like those three albums so much.
Oh, good.
If you guys are fans of TMBG, you should join. They have the instant fan club that comes up every year, and you can. And it's it's kind of like a Kickstarter, except there's no Kickstarter. You're basically funding the band by buying some of their stuff, and they send you premium merchandise and stuff like that. But it's, you know what I mean? It's more like kicking in to support the band kind of thing. It's very cool. If you guys like TMBG, you should hit the site and check that out if you're a fan.
They have some they're all really catchy, but they do have some very weird songs. The one about the prosthetic foreheads on your real head always gets stuck in my head. I haven't figured out what's up with that.
They have
song,
some amazing stuff for kids.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Here come the
yeah.
ABCs, here comes the 1, 2, 3s, and my
Here's
favorite, my
Science.
kids, here comes Science.
Oh, yeah?
Great.
Yeah.
The one about the sun.
Yeah, no,
The
it's...
sun is a massive incandescent gas.
But
And then the next one
why the
is...
sun really burns.
Yes, and then the next one is, okay, you know what, the sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. The sun's not simply made out of gas, no. I've got kids.
And it's like we lied to you last time.
We oversimplify. They weren't lying. But yes, no, it's amazing. If you guys like They Might Be Giants, and or you have kids, makes an amazing Christmas gift. I don't get anything out of this. If you have any kids in your life or extended family, get them that, man. Here comes Science. Here comes the 1, 2, 3s. Here come the ABCs.
Great idea.
We also did the Higglytown Heroes theme because they did a lot of stuff for Disney, I think. TMBG, man.
And Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes,
Theme song,
absolutely.
Malcolm in the Middle is TMBG.
Such a random group. So fun.
A few more minutes and then I gotta peel out.
the best way to knit or crochet is to get someone to teach you. I don't know because I refuse to learn how to knit. I recently learned how to crochet just a tiny bit for one specific project, even though I'd sworn I wouldn't do that. Because I figure I have so much stuff already on my list to make and not enough time that if I take up knitting and crocheting, I will just have that many more projects. Plus, all my crafting friends are like, we can't make you things because you make everything yourself. I'm like, I don't know how to knit. You can knit me something. So they'll hurt me if I learn how. We should find somebody to just teach you the basics and go from there. Apparently crocheting is more flexible than knitting. Easier to mess with and ignore patterns with.
Is that a good thing?
I think so. I like ignoring patterns and making up your own because knitting apparently, this is what my mom was explaining, is very, you got to count, you got to get the right lines and everything, whereas crocheting it's a little bit easier to just sort of do it by feel, by sight changes. You go, I think sort of maybe, I know this much about it.
No,
This
what you're
much.
saying is true.
Okay, cool. Oh yes, Heather knows. Ask Heather. Heather knows how to
Ask
knit
Heather.
and crochet. What's the best way to learn?
I found YouTube videos if you can't find anyone who can teach you.
It's easier to see it in motion. Like I'm looking at pictures of that. It's really hard to tell what's going on. Hey. So and start small and just build up from there.
The chat's asking about the silent auctions again.
Oh, we can
I
remind you of
think they
those.
just passed. I think
We just finished
ended.
a few. So now we have the Pokeball coaster set up. There's 3 hours and 40 minutes left on these. The Pokeball coaster set. Very cool. The Desert Bus Drive Your Own. Those are at $135. The Desert Bus Drive Your Own Adventure. It's for the children edition. So a kid's version of the Desert Bus Drive Your Own Adventure books. That's at $320. That's one of only 2 sets available. The other one will be a giveaway. The Desert Bus Quilt of Win. Really, really nice, amazing handmade quilts. With the bus on it and the Loading Ready Run logo and some very pretty colors and lots of cool details. Take a look at the pictures there. That's at $250. And our friend Brent's Fallout suit,
Which I modeled last night, and
which
it's
Steve modeled.
exceptionally awesome.
It's really well made.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
And I just spent the last week on the set of Nuka Break, so I know my Fallout crap, and that
And he
thing
thought
is
it looked
awesome.
good. It's adjustable, so you can wear it at different heights, different sizes, different people can wear it.
Yeah, no, it's
fully
exceptionally
functional,
flexible, yeah.
washable, it's very cool. And that is at $380. So 3 hours and 40 minutes left on those, and then some more time for these auction lots. We've got the Bender Latch Hook Rug, very cool. I've never seen anybody do a latch hook rug before. Those are so neat. The Unisex XL Creepy Doll sweatshirt. And the Shadow of the Colossus painting, huge painting. If you've got some
What?
living room space to
What?
fill,
What?
the Shadow of the Colossus, here, the
What?
bigger one.
Something I didn't know about.
There, it's this very, very large painting.
Move it onto the
It's-
chat screen.
Wow.
It's
How much time's
Grab
left
the
on that?
whole window.
7 hours and something.
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
God, I loved that
Yeah,
game.
the colors are vibrant.
Yeah.
Great
That's-
for filling some big
So
space on the
disappointed I
wall.
think they've
Very
canceled
cool.
the third one.
And
There was this.
and there was
Shadow of
one
the
more.
Colossus is in the same world as-
And the limited edition signed Yahtzee poster.
Very
The
cool.
Escapist. So
So it
$7,
was
7 hours and 40 minutes left on those ones. And lots of other very cool stuff coming up, so check that out.
Someone
Oh,
asked.
you.
Oh,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead,
ahead. No, go ahead.
Someone asked in the chat, mad scientist or evil genius? And it's funny, I had to actually, as if anyone's familiar with Len Peralta's Geek a Week series, you may be kind of excited, like I am, to know that I'm going to be one of the geeks.
I
Really?
heard that.
Yeah.
I saw Ash's
Very
card.
exciting.
And Ash also
Oh,
is
man.
one of them.
Nice.
Ash's
So
card
that
gig.
the reason that I haven't gotten back to them yet is because I'm trying to decide mad scientist or evil genius. I think I'm actually, and that's those literally are
Can you combine
the
them?
probably. I think I'm gonna go
Mad
with evil
genius?
genius.
Evil
I think I'm going with
scientist?
evil genius
Seems good.
because
That's
evil
sort of-
genius doesn't preclude mad scientist.
It's true.
Well, I guess neither one precludes the other one. But I kind of like the evil genius. I actually enjoyed playing. I don't know if any of you remember a game that came out some time ago. It wasn't really that polished and it had some really rough edges, but it was literally called Evil Genius, and you made it was like a little kind of like
Theme hospital or.
yeah, exactly. Only you built an underground base and you built a cover hotel and stuff like that. It was really annoying in some ways because some of the game mechanics didn't quite work the way they're supposed to, but I could forgive it all because I got to
Yeah.
build a giant
There's
evil base.
There's an indie game, sort of.
in the works right now called like Prison Architect.
Yes.
It's along the same.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested in.
Huh.
Last few minutes. Well, how long to the airport from here? 20, 25 minutes?
At this time of night, yeah, 20 or 25 minutes.
I'm good.
Normally I'd say a little bit longer, but there's not gonna be any.
Yeah,
traffic,
no.
So.
Wrap it up in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Whose
Alright.
shift is it again? Sorry.
It's mine.
Johnny's.
All right.
So Steve's only here for a few more minutes, chat. So if
You have any
got
other
some
questions
for him,
or
time
requests?
to
Or
ask.
you know what? If you guys, when I get to the airport in about half an hour, I'll and I go through security, I'll start blasting out game codes. I just haven't had a chance. I've been so
Nice.
busy. I'll be doing those on the Mega Cynics Twitter feed, which is at MEGACYNICS. I'll give out a good 20 codes or something like that. I'll just start going
Awesome.
nuts. So that'll be for all kinds of stuff. Saturday Morning RPG for iOS by Mighty Rabbit. Defense Grid, the full Steam bundle by Hidden Path. There's a bunch of the Double Fine bundles by Double Fine. That's Psychonauts, Costume Quest, and Stacking. All amazing games. Yeah, I'll just start shooting out codes and just follow the Twitter feed and get yourself some free games, free gaming goodness. But yeah, any questions? And any questions?
Do you want to sing one more Dr. Horrible song, Steve?
Sure.
Someone just asked about. It'll load in a few minutes here.
Yeah,
Someone just asked about having you sing "Man's Gotta Do" from Dr. Horrible. Do you know that one?
I do. Yeah, if I can get
Alright.
some. Is it all? It's going to be all me.
Yeah, I think that one's.
I'll give it a shot, guys. Sorry in advance if I murder it.
So you just
That one's-
answer a few more questions while we wait for things to load. This computer's being very slow.
That one's both of them.
Is it?
Have I beaten FTL with the stealth
Oh,
ship?
yeah.
Yes. No,
Alright,
I have
well-
not. I found FTL extremely frustrating. Might be it.
Crazy hard.
Chime
Yeah.
in for the penny.
And
but
it's
Steve is in there too.
I did eventually beat it. I beat it with the Kestrel, and I sort of after I beat it, I thought, you know what, maybe I need to just walk away from this
Unlike
before I
normal
rage punch my
difficulty?
my monitor. Just
Yeah.
it's merciless, and
my boss cheated to unlock all the ships.
well, I know, and so you know, you sort of feel like I want to cheat maybe just to get through it, and then I thought, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push through and finish it. And it's funny because initially it's so much fun because all these different events are happening, and then it just, for me, it started getting unfun and more unfun, and then it was just like, okay, now this is just a mission. I've got to finish this damn game.
Yeah, it comes down to a lot of like number gaming. You're like, oh, I'm halfway through the sector and I don't have such and such number of scraps. So
I never
now
quit
I'm just
though.
gonna...
No, I never quit. You can't quit. That's
no,
not.
you just
You
kind
wouldn't
of know
quit.
you can't win at that point though.
You can get, though, even mid to late game, you can get some pretty positive stuff happening. You know, a couple of positive encounters, and you can really turn the game around. I've had that happen too. The first time I made it to the ship and I beat the first battle, I'm like, yeah, I did not win, did I? No. And then I have to kill this thing a couple of times. All right.
All right. Actually, Paul's right. It's 3 people. Paul, do you want to come be Captain Hammer? It's mostly Neil Patrick Harris, but then Penny and Captain Hammer are in there a little
So you're
later
gonna
on
be
as well.
I'm very excited.
Kelly,
Pardon me?
you're gonna be Penny.
Yeah. I can do
This
that.
will be my
Unless you want to be
swan
Penny,
song. I have to blast
I
off right
have
after
trouble
this.
being Penny. When my throat wasn't all raspy, I definitely would be a piss poor Penny now.
Your motivation is that you're about to
the
get
imminent danger
Yes.
in
All right, all right.
me.
Let me
I
think.
just-
Let me think. I got
Someone
it.
in the chat just said,
In the breeze.
how is Johnny
So I'm
able
Hammer?
to drive
You're Neil Patrick Harris.
I'm Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
It's like I've been watching for 7 hours and Johnny's only been driving for about 45 minutes.
It's true.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through. All that matters, taking matters into your own hands. Soon I'll control everything. My wish is your command.
Stand back, everyone, nothing here to see. Just imminent danger in the middle of it, me. Yes, Captain Hammer's here, hair blowing in the breeze. The day needs my saving expertise. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. It seems Destiny ends with me saving you. The only doom that's looming is you loving me to death. So I'll give you a sec to catch your breath.
You idiot.
Dr. Horrible. I should have known you were behind this.
You almost killed
I remember
her.
it differently. Is she
Good as she.
It's purpose for you. Lacey gently walked into
Oh?
Thank you, cameraman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be splattered, I'd be crushed into debris. Thank you, sir, for saving me.
Don't worry about it.
Man's gotta do what a man
From above.
Kidding?
Destiny.
What heist were you watching?
Saving you.
Did you know?
You're the best.
Did you notice that he threw you in the garbage?
Beating like a drum.
There's
Yes, I stopped with my son. The remote control was in my hand.
Assuming I'm not loving you.
Whatever.
Please give me a sec to catch
your breath.
That was good.
Yeah, that came out really well.
Missed
the ends of
All right, guys, that's my cue to fly.